This is the NBA in 2025. It's faster, the shots are wilder, the analytics are absolute. But look closer. These guys, they shouldn't be here. The notion that an elite professional basketball career should gracefully fade around the age of 35 has been obliterated. We're talking about LeBron James, the patriarch of the league, closing the season as the oldest active player. As of late October 2025, he's clocking in at 40 years and 301 days old. Think about that. James is the only active player in the league born before 1985. Right on his heels is Chris Paul, who also crossed the 40-year threshold, followed closely by veterans like Kyle Lowry, Garrett Temple, and Al Horford, all nearing 40. Historically, membership in the 40 and over club is absurdly exclusive. Only 34 players throughout NBA history have managed to play past their 40th birthday. While LeBron's longevity is breathtaking, he still has several seasons to go if he intends to eclipse the all-time record set by Nat Hickey, who played a game in 1948 just shy of his 46th birthday. The question is, how the hell are these old guys still doing it? And more importantly, should they be? Let's start with the cold, hard science. The continued output of these players is highly statistically anomalous. Analysis across the league reveals a profound and predictable relationship between age and performance. The data strongly suggests that the prime performing age for NBA players typically ranges between 27 and 31 years old. After the age of 32, a measurable statistical decline begins, often accelerating sharply in the late 30s. This sharp drop-off is evidenced by advanced metrics like VORP and BPM, and it typically necessitates retirement around the age of 39. But LeBron James is a cheat code. The fact that he was able to participate in 70 games during the 2024-25 season while maintaining all-star level production is an athletic marvel that fundamentally challenges all established physiological models of performance decay. This isn't just luck. It's a meticulously engineered outcome, the result of biological giftedness, high capital investment, and critical policy changes. One component of this extreme longevity that is often overlooked is the financial engineering built into the league's collective bargaining agreement, or CBA. Chris Paul, for example, successfully advocated for changes that converted the former over 36 rule into the current over 38 rule. This might sound like bureaucratic nonsense, but it carries enormous financial weight. Before the revisions, teams faced full salary cap penalties if an older player retired mid-contract. This made front offices extremely hesitant to sign aging stars to long-term, guaranteed deals. The revised rule offers flexibility, which gives players like James and Paul greater leverage for financial security deep into their careers. Essentially, the rule incentivizes teams to maintain veteran presence, further enabling this era of extreme longevity. While the legends' bodies are optimized, they must still contend with an opponent perhaps more relentless than Father Time: the analytical evolution of the game itself. The modern NBA has been effectively solved by advanced statistics. The modern philosophy, sometimes referred to as the Moneyball effect, dictates efficiency by favoring only two primary shot locations: high percentage attempts near the basket or high-value attempts from beyond the arc. This approach has ruthlessly marginalized the mid-range jumper and the traditional post-up game, which used to be the core offensive identity for players like the newly minted studio analyst Carmelo Anthony. The game is nearly unrecognizable. The ultra-high volume, high pace, and space style places immense strain on aging defensive players. It demands relentless perimeter recovery, quick lateral movement, and immediate transition defense, all skills that diminish significantly with age. Further compounding the tactical mismatch for veterans are key rule changes designed explicitly to increase scoring and reduce physicality. The single most significant defensive shift was the ban on hand-checking before the 2004-05 season. Previously, defenders were allowed to continuously place a hand on the offensive player, hindering their vision and movement. Former NBA star Kenny Smith noted that the removal of this rule instantly made perimeter players more potent. The immediate result was an average scoring jump from 93.7 points per game to 97.2 points per game the very next year. Simultaneously, the introduction of the defensive 3 seconds rule in 2001 structurally forced traditional, non-shooting big men out of the paint. This rule penalizes big men who linger near the rim without guarding a specific player. The consequence is clear. A classic post player thrived on physical interior dominance, but in 2025, that dominance is penalized, and that player is forced to defend the perimeter where they are tactically vulnerable due to age. To survive in the 2025 NBA environment, players must evolve into highly optimized, scientific machines. The longevity of LeBron James and Chris Paul is a full-time, high-capital commitment. At 40, in his 22nd professional season, LeBron James is complete defiance of the statistical age curve. His performance in the 2024-25 season remained elite, securing his 21st career All-Star selection. He averaged remarkable figures: 24.4 points, 8.2 assists, and 7.8 rebounds per game, while maintaining an exceptional field goal percentage of 51.3%. We talked about the viral $1.5 million annual investment rumor. While he laughed off the specific number publicly in March 2025, he confirmed the massive commitment to recovery tools, specialized massages, utilization of hyperbaric chambers, and frequent ice tubs and ice baths. His fitness routine is equally methodical, integrating strength exercises, cardio on equipment like the VersaClimber, and flexibility work through yoga and Pilates. This relentless, scientific approach allows him to consistently decouple his aging body from the expected statistical decline. Chris Paul offers a compelling, distinct pathway. He credits a significant performance boost to his switch to a plant-based diet in 2019. Paul has publicly stated that this dietary change provides easier digestion and a natural, sustained energy boost, which is crucial for a veteran point guard whose game relies heavily on mental speed and consistent stamina. He has since become an investor and advocate for plant-based food brands, reflecting his deep belief in its competitive advantage. While James and Paul stand as exceptional outliers, the experience of most other aging legends provides the necessary statistical anchor, demonstrating the typical consequence of competing past the prime window in the 2025 era. For most, competition means accepting a dramatically reduced role. Al Horford, 39 years, 146 days, remains a valuable contributor, but his role is highly managed. As a specialist for the Warriors, his minutes per game hovered around 27.6. His ability to compete is predicated entirely on controlled usage, confirming he cannot sustain the demands of the modern, high-paced starting center role. Kyle Lowry, 39 years, 216 days, provides a starker example of the statistical cliff. His time with the 76ers saw a massive reduction in competitive role. His games played dropped significantly to only 35, his minutes per game plummeted to just 18.8, and his scoring average fell to a career-low 3.9 points per game. No story better captures this tension than the determined comeback attempt of Dwight Howard. An NBA champion and three-time Defensive Player of the Year, he was enshrined into the Hall of Fame in September 2025. He immediately pivoted to a highly intriguing goal, becoming the first player to return to the NBA while already inducted into the Hall of Fame. Howard's last NBA appearance was in the 2021-22 season. While playing in the T1 League in Taiwan in 2022-23, he proved his physical capabilities remain elite, leading the league in rebounding with a staggering average of 16.2 rebounds per game. But this dominance merely highlights the acute strategic mismatch he faces in the NBA. Howard represents the peak physical center of the 2009-era NBA. His successful comeback requires a team to fundamentally alter their analytically driven 2025 scheme to accommodate a traditional, non-shooting center. Even his public social media exchange with analyst Brian Windhorst, telling him to lay off the burgers Windy, demonstrates his frustration. Howard's continued pursuit of the court makes him the true competitive outlier of the retired class, contrasting sharply with peers like Carmelo Anthony and Vince Carter, who have smoothly transitioned into studio analyst roles for the 2025-26 season. The final assessment of competitive viability for NBA legends in 2025 reveals a fragmented picture. LeBron James, still competing at an all-star level. His viability remains high due to his unparalleled physical investment. Paul, Horford, and Lowry competing, but primarily as highly specialized, low-usage veteran mentors. Their value rests in high basketball IQ and situational performance control, managed through minutes restrictions. Dwight Howard. His return to the NBA is highly improbable. The tactical mismatch posed by the 2025 pace and space game creates a barrier too large to surmount. The final competitive legacy of this group is paradoxical. They have redefined athlete longevity by pioneering a comprehensive, high-capital approach to physical maintenance, Despite this biological optimization, the tactical demands of the solved game are relentless. The league's shift, epitomized by the 174.5% surge in three-point attempts and the rule changes favoring perimeter play, has structurally marginalized the skill sets of the previous generation. They are competing, yes, but they do so in a league that has strategically engineered itself to thrive without them. So the question is now yours. Who is the greatest outlier of them all? Is it LeBron, using science to conquer time? Or is it a guy like Dwight Howard fighting a ghost from a past version of the game? I want to know what you think. Drop your take in the comments below. Let me know what you think, hit that like button if you found this deep dive interesting, and subscribe for more analytical breakdowns of the modern NBA. Thanks for watching.